Hey, it is any old gamer here to try out something different today, guys. We are gonna find out how much and how effectively I can cleave in G3 Guild content. Now, those of you who watch the channel know I'm not a cleaver, so this could be an absolute mess, but we're gonna try. Now, I'm not gonna force it. Obviously, we do wanna make sure that we win our guild war. So we're going to be looking for defenses that we can cleave. Now, I'm going to use as many different cleaves as I can. That's part of the challenge here. Once again, because we're highly ranked, I'm not going to force it, but we're going to find out, can we cleave, or at least can I cleave, in G3 Guild War? Alright guys, the very first one we looked at looks to be cleavable. Now, I'm not a cleaver, guys, so I might be reading this wrong. But here's what I'm seeing. So we're gonna try to Lucian this top team. Now I I have a feeling this is gonna go so bad. I really do. But this is what I think will happen. Okay, this is what I think will happen. The Bastet's gonna outspeed me, so my Mirenet is not super fast. I actually just built this team a few days ago. This is what gave me the idea for this video, so just built this team. The Mirenet is only, what, 284, so the Bastet's clearly going to outspeed me unless it's violent, maybe even if it is violent. Taeon at 275. So what I see happening is the Bastet's going to go, she's going to attack boost. I'm assuming that the Hertite will wind up with 4 stacks. He'll target the Taeon, steal the Taeon stats, and who cares, then attack the Taeon, and once again, who cares? And then I should get to go. So the Lucian will hopefully do enough damage. We should be at around 21k a card, so hopefully we do enough damage to proc the Triana passive on the second card and then kill the Hertite, and then we should be okay. That's what I'm reading. We'll see if we're right. For the bottom one, this is pretty straightforward. Queb Catabale. The Odin's not going to get to 5 stacks, so the Odin will just target my Queb, and it won't really matter. And then we should, they're going to have crit resist, but even so, we should be fine on this one for a straight Queb Catabale. So we got 2 cleave teams rolling out, guys. Let's see how bad this goes. Okay, so we did outspeed, so it is a violent Bastet. Now, the speed buff, I think, is going to put my Taeon then in front of the Bastet, because there's only an 11 speed gap between these two. So let's see here. We do get the speed buff right here. The Taeon does go to the Lucian. Now let's see how tanky these guys are. There is a shield set. We're going to go 1x speed here. Let's see how much damage we can do. There you go, guys. 1 in the books. Alright, the Vigor derp here really pretty much guaranteed this one for us. I think we were fine even if Vigor didn't derp, but that Vigor derp just, it guaranteed it for us. So we'll go ahead and target the Odin. Obviously, we want to make sure that the Odin dies at least once right here. And 54k, there you go. Not bad from the Katarina. So this should pretty much finish things out. We might have to clean up the Jean a little bit, but it won't matter, yeah.
A few moments later.
I successfully cleaved in G3 Guild War. Who knew I had it in me? Alright, moving on to the next fight. Okay, guys, we've got Guild War number 2 coming up. So for this top, we're going with Galleon, Tiana, Light Chun-Li. Now, I will show you the Tiana's not, like, super fast. I think with the speed lead, I'm still okay. Obviously, that Savannah could be really fast, but with no speed lead up there, I'm assuming that the Savannah is just going to be on violent, so it won't be that fast. The Galleon at 260 is going to speed tune with the Tiana, and then the Light Chun-Li that is 252 should hopefully be able to just clear out the top. For the bottom, we're going to be going with Odin, Kali, and Bastet. So the Odin at 244. He does have max crit rate with his own leader skill. The Kali is the 246, and then my Bastet, I actually just slowed her down. I had to steal a rune, but still 309. And so what we're going to do is just kill that Tyrannus twice, and then we can pretty much auto out once the Tyrannus is gone. So here we go with the first team. We do outspeed, so we go ahead and use our Winds of Change, and ooh, we hit everything, so that is perfect. Let's go ahead and just reduce this Rika's attack bar a little bit. Wow. Wow. Did not even kill the Praha. Okay, I mean, I think we're still good. This definitely kills the Savannah, but wow! Light Chun-Li did not even kill the Praha. No speed buff in this team, obviously. Still good, but questionable if that was really a cleave. Alright, this one should go much smoother. This is a team I use all the time. That's the first time I ever used that team, by the way. I had been trying Gemini, the Wind BK and Light Chun-Li, and that team was 100% loss rate for me. It was really bad. So I decided to try it with the Galleon, but apparently we do need to find a speed buff. Wow, go Bastet, landed nothing. To be fair, it is a resistance team. Still really shouldn't matter. If he kills this Kali, then I'm just going to wind up getting more stacks from my Odin anyway. Can we steal that? No, it is a resistant. Can we steal that? Yeah, there we go. Okay, kills the Kali. Odin is fully buffed. Now, the only problem here is because of that proc, I no longer have attack buff, so I probably won't kill that Jean. Since I won't kill the Jean, we're actually just going to dump our stacks to dismount this Barbara. Not the ideal situation to be in, because it leaves us with 0 stacks, and we might get provoked here. Oh, wow, that proc was painful, too. This should kill, though, right? No! Okay. Wow, this might be a loss. This might be a loss. Holy crap. First time I've ever lost to a Barbara on defense. She has, like, the worst AI ever, but it was just the, it was that proc out of the attack buff. I probably should have damaged the Jean. That was, well, no, I think we're still okay. I don't know. Because we're going to be at 0 stacks here now, so the Jean might just kill us. Unless we can steal something here. No, the Jean's going to kill us. The Jean's going to kill us. Wow. Wait, steal? Steal? No, okay. Yeah, first time I have ever lost to a Barbara on defense, legitimately. I think I misplayed that, though. If I hadn't gotten fancy and tried to steal that invincibility and just worked the Jean down, we would have won. So, misplay on my part, but moving on to the next fight. Okay, we could not find any other defenses that we could use 2 cleaves on. This top one, you could arguably copper. It would be risky, though. My MS said he's only 165. There's a good chance that even on Violent, that Vigor outspeeds me. So we're going to go with a Bomber team instead. They do have Strip with the Molly. So, I mean, there's a chance, but, I mean, realistically, we should be okay to bomb this top team. Now, we're going to be using a Shield Will Fran. My Fran, I mentioned this in a previous video, I think. My Fran is a little bit slower than Ciara, so this is a little trick. If you use this kind of bomber team, you want your Fran to act right after your Ciara so that Ciara can drop the first bomb. Even though there's no attack buff, she'll be left with immunity afterwards. And then the main damage is going to come from the Dover bombs, and if you get even 1 proc from Ciara, which, you know, 22%, so it'll happen once in a while. Then you're going to get a second attack buffed bomb from Ciara afterwards. Your other option, too, is just to skill 1 with the Ciara at the start, not gamble for the proc, take the immunity, and then bomb with the Ciara afterwards, and you get the attack buff bomb, so you could kind of go either way. Now, for this bottom team, I have no idea if this is going to work or not. Seriously, no idea. The Iris and the Nephthys are probably low crit rate, so there's no guarantees that my Miho here is going to survive, but we've got a little bit of a troll Miho that we're just kind of testing out here. The max resistance obviously not going to help me against the Nephthys, but it could help me with those Iris silences. The main thing I'm really looking at is just the fact that she's tanky, and so she's gonna tank the Perna here. Now this Rigel, this is a monster I just want to test out. Honestly, the whole reason I'm doing this comp is because I want to test this Rigel. I'm not gonna lie, I had forgotten all about Rigel for ages, and then I saw Jubagel use him in a video, so I'm just a bandwagon jumper. But when I saw him use him, I was like, man, that looks like fun. So decided that I would go out and try him as well. So if you're not familiar with Rigel, he's got a passive that's going to stack his attack and his defense every time that he's attacked. or every time he receives an attack that's not a critical hit. So the thing here is Nephthys and Iris, low crit rate, which means they're going to AoE, they're going to attack this Rigel a lot, they're not going to crit him a lot, so this passive is going to stack like absolutely crazy, especially because we'll have the Miho here tanking. So I'm thinking this Rigel is going to go ham. And then we're using the Tetra just to cool down the Nephthys defense breaks, to cool down any Iris silences, and to provide us with some sustain. So here we go, starting off with our Bomber team. It's a quasi-cleave. So we're going to be starting off with the Bomber team, and I think this is a case where we're just going to hold the bomb because the Molly would just cleanse that bomb anyway. So we'll go ahead and hold our bomb. We will take the attack buff here. Now the Molly could strip something, but yeah, I was going to say with those shields we're usually pretty safe. Dover landing everything is huge. I think we will pretty much kill everything no matter what. We will go ahead and just take care of this Vigor with the... No, we won't. That's alright, though. I think those Dover bombs will be enough. It should definitely kill the Tessarion with the attack-boosted bomb. Ooh, didn't quite have enough to get the Vigor. I guess we did need that extra bomb, but we should still be good here. We might be able to just... couldn't quite skill one him out either. But either way, we're good. I mean, the main damage source... I want to say the main damage source. Honestly, Tessarion and Vigor were equal threats. But still, the Tessarion... Well, yeah, I can't make up any excuse, honestly. They're equal threats. But either way, we're good. Molly dies to the bomb right here. And there you go. So 4 for 5 with our cleave teams. And honestly, the one I lost was a misplay. So we could have cleaved 5 for 5. Alright, we got our first proc with the Rigel right there. Ooh, the Nephthys proc. I meant to say our first passive with the Rigel there. Alright, so perfect, perfect. Can we get some defense breaks here? We cannot. No defense breaks. Alright, we're up to Evo 4, or we're up to 4 stacks on our Rigel passive. The Miho is just taking it like a champ, as we expected. Tetra doing her job as well. So far, so good. This comp is looking good. Let's, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Alrighty, do we care about this Nephthys? We really don't. The Tetra's going to take care of the Nephthys. We just want to kill this Perna. Once we kill the Perna, there's almost no threat left. Alright, we're up to full stack on our Rigel. I got to admit, the damage is a little disappointing. I thought Rigel was going to do more damage here. I don't feel like I'm in any danger of losing. I don't think there's enough damage on the other side, but enough damage on the other side to kill us, but I was kind of expecting a little more damage from the Rigel, I'm going to be honest. Especially, I'm at full stack right now. So this has been more of a Miho showcase than a Rigel showcase. And again, we're really not in any danger of losing here. The Tetra's going to do her job, but no defense breaks. Alright, just stun. So guys, I recently did a video on mermaids. If I remember, I'll put an info card up on screen for that video. You guys can see why I rank Tetra in SS tier right here. Tetra by herself, well, honestly, I mean, it's a Miho showcase, but Tetra by herself is basically just controlling this Nephthys, Iris, OP, LD. I mean, even with the Nephthys procs, we're like never in any danger. And that's all Tetra. She just cools everything down, heals us up, gives us cleanses, shields, everything we need.
20 minutes later.
Even so, I mean, that was like a super safe freaking comp. There was never a moment with... When you see like Nephthys, this is a comp I'm going to remember, because when you see Nephthys, Iris, and there's never a moment where you're concerned, that's pretty legit. Like, I built this comp just to screw around with Rigel, and I think I just found a comp that I hope I can remember. That team felt super, super safe. Anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. As always, really hope you enjoyed the video. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time. Hey guys, if you're still with me to this point, then that means that you probably liked the video, found it entertaining, or even better, both. So please smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below because those things help the channel grow, and more importantly, they show me that the video is useful, and that's the whole reason I do this in the first place.